David, we cover a lot of stories here that are socially, politically, economically significant. Well, not this. This is a simple accounting of what has become this nation's and this world's newest fad, which began actually a few years ago.
The game was called Pong, and how remarkable it seemed. Electronic game. Well, if this was remarkable 9 years ago, what about all this?
Oh, rats, you hit me.
How old are you?
14.
How much allowance do you get every week?
$7.
How much do you spend on the machines every week?
About 5. 2 for Cokes at the arcade.
Asteroids is the biggest arcade game in this country. You're the spaceship firing, blowing apart space rocks. It's a rocket-thrusting hyperspace fad, an electronic addiction. Here's Don Osborne from the company that makes Asteroids.
We've sold all around the world in all different configurations over 70,000.
And how much money do you figure those bring in?
Well, we don't know for sure, but we have estimated that Asteroids easily takes in around $10 million a week in quarters.
Times 52 equals...
$500 million.
A year, just plunking into Asteroids machines. But then machines these days are everywhere, at the hamburger stands, at the car wash, beyond the cinnamon rolls at the bakery, and in the supermarket. People paying games. Oh, not just kids. Commuters on ferry boats in Puget Sound play Galaxian. And women who might never have thought of going into an old-fashioned pinball parlor. And businessmen along Wall Street, many a three-piece suit misses his 3-martini lunch for Asteroids.
Now, don't misunderstand me. When we're talking about a rocket-thrusting hyperspace fad, we're not just talking about the United States. This is Mexico City, and take a look inside here. The place is called Chispas. That means sparks.
For the Jugador, the game player, it costs 5 pesos, about a quarter. In Japan, games are 100 yen. And Space Invaders got so big in Japan that for a while, the Japanese government had to declare a shortage of 100 yen coins.
Hi, lots of money. Spend this.
And as they might say in Germany, he, lots of marks, spends this. In London, many 10-pence coins. And in Paris, enemy in range, enemy to the right. Too late. We even found addicts clustered around video games in a hotel lobby in Peking. What made this all possible, of course, is the silicone chip and microcircuitry of a complexity incomprehensible to most mortal minds. Automated miracles. This is the assembly line at Atari, the company that makes Asteroids, that at the moment is making a new game, soon to come out, called Red Baron, testing each new model.
And we'll see how she flies. Gets aggressive second round.
How do they create such images? A simple computer programming, which of course is not simple. In the lobby at Atari, they have reprogrammed one of their Asteroids games as a joke so that the spaceship that comes out now is a turtle. They can do anything.
Okay, you're looking right at the nose of a spaceship or something like that. And what I've done in the hardware is gave the computer the capabilities of rolling, of pitching, and of yawing the ship, okay, and of zooming and de-zooming. Well, this is just a demonstration. It doesn't really do anything. There's no game involved here.
But when you're creating a game and you want that kind of effect, it is this kind of simulation that you go through to create it.
Exactly.
Tell me something. Are you in this because you like computers or because you like games?
Yes.
Both.
Both.
Most everyone we met here had those twin passions, computers and games. This is the engineering lab. Consider what it's like to work here. As part of your job, you have to play games.
The pressure is on.
How do you know when your guys are working and when they're just playing?
It's all part of the same job. They have to play to work, and they have to work to play.
Engineer Lyle Rains invented asteroids.
It's required that you play the games. If you don't play the games, you don't know where the errors are. You have to basically get in there and play all the different aspects of the game to find the errors in the programs anyway. And if you find that you have a lot of volunteers who want to help you debug your program, then you begin to suspect you've got a good game. I got addicted to asteroids while we were working on it. I ended up staying after work. One morning I found myself here at 2 a.m. playing asteroids.
What is your highest score?
About 80,000. Not real high.
Well, I know 12-year-olds that beat you with regularity.
I'm sure.
But you're the man who invented it. What's wrong here?
There's something in these old fingers, you know, and approaching 30 years of age, getting very old, and I just can't do it anymore.
But these are young fingers, the fingers of the world's asteroids champion. At this machine in Fresno, 18-year-old Greg Davies scored 15 million points, played 31 hours on 1 quarter. You stood here for 31 hours?
No, I sat down.
Okay, but constantly playing for 31 hours?
Except for 2 minutes, short breaks to run to the bathroom.
Which is only 15 feet away.
Yeah.
Well, what happened during that time? The machine was still going?
I lost about 10 ships, probably. I had ships saved up. I lost about 10 ships. They were yelling at me every time I lost one, so I tried to hurry.
How'd you finally lose?
I stopped to watch the news.
Why?
Because the TV cameras were here earlier, so I wanted to see myself on TV.
We asked him how much he spends on asteroids. He said in the beginning probably $500 perfecting his skills. But now just a quarter a week. Comes in, puts in 1 quarter, and plays for 2 or 3 hours. Can do that anytime he wants. So he said. Hey, what just happened?
Game over.
What do you mean? You lost?
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
Again, television was your downfall, Greg.
I don't know.
Better luck next time.
Yeah.
His next time is this weekend. In Portland, Oregon, he will try to set a new world's record. 50 hours on 1 quarter. If there are no TV cameras around. So here it is. This is what our kids are doing these days, and our wives, and our stockbrokers. It has become a genuine worldwide social phenomenon with, best we can tell, no significance at all. Thank goodness.